Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video I am going to discuss about the Qbasic programming relating to the uh, UCASE string and LCASE string, and I would like to write a topic title about the title of the today's topic. Okay, so topic will be like this: uh, we use string and UCASE string QBasic programming. Why we use LKC string and UKC string in QBasic programming. I found something that from my some viewers, and they were asking about me why we use LKC string and UKC string. So I considered about this to make a video for you, and why we use this function and why we use this in the programming. So today in the video I'm going to discuss about it. Before it, we need to understand that what is LKC string and what is UKC string. And I think you may know that LKC string and UKC string. And here I'm going to write about the LKC string. LKC string is a QBasic function. Is a QBasic function and QBasic predefined function. It's better to define predefined QBasic predefined function which can can change letter or string into lower case. Okay, you know that now that LKC string is a QBasic predefined function which can change a letter or string into lowercase. Means if all the letters in are given in the capital letter, then if you use LKC string, then it will change them into the lowercase. And also I would like to talk about the UKC string. If you don't know, or you may know about the UKC string, and UKC string is a QBasic. Similarly, it is also QBasic predefined function which is which can change the letter or string into especially in our normal language. Or if you don't know the uppercase or lowercase, we can say that if you are using small letter, then all the characters and string or letters or word will be translated into the or converted into the letter or uppercase, like A, B, C, D, so on. And similarly in the lowercase, you can see here it will change into the A, B, C, D, and so on. So like this, it will be used in the programming for changing the letters or string into the capital or small letter. Or similarly in the programming, we can say these are used for the purpose of LKC string as a lowercase, and for the uh, uppercase as a UKC string. So these are the basic concept of using the LKC string and UKC string in the QBasic programming. And after that, I'd like to talk about why exactly use LKC string and UKC string in the programming. So basically, you may have logged in into the any kinds of website or any kinds of system where you need to enter username and password, and maybe that username can be letter or small letter in the form the structure of the username. And I would like to make you remember that if you are the age of, or if you are people of the 90s or 80s, before 80s 90s or before 80s people, then you may know that Gmail or Facebook required their uh, the email and the username in the form of while we have registered the account. So it means if you registered your account by using like um, Jessica jessica@gmail.com, and you exactly need to enter the small letter as in small letter, and the capital letter should be in the capital letter. And in that time also, you could do like this. If you use jessica@gmail.com, here you can see the first letter is a capital in this form, and here you can see the second or first letter is a small letter. So here you can see the structure, and the all the format is similar as you remember, but the letter or the character are used here in some of them are in the capital letter, and some of them are in the small letter. But computer doesn't understand which one is capital or which one is small letter. And while you register your account in any kinds of system, any kinds of website, there is same value stored into the database, or same value are stored into the database column, what you entered, like small letter or like capital letter. So after that, what we could do in that time, and what we had to do at the time of the 2011 and before the 2011, it means I think I have a basic knowledge of 2008 to 2013. In the time of that, we had to enter the email address or username in the form of register account, like capital letter or like a small letter, what we have registered on that in the time of registering the account or creating account at that time. Why that all that was required is that there was a problem of using a character in the email address or username. And after that, what was happened after some years, there were UCASE sorry, not a UCASE string, the some logic had developed, and all that logic are nowadays using in the programming. And now you can also check your email address while you enter a capital letter, or maybe you can enter a small letter. If that same email address is valid, then you can, if that account is existing in the database of the any kinds of system, then you can log in there. So all that can be happen using the these two function in the programming, maybe LKS string or maybe in the UKS string. You can use both of them in the condition of checking the condition of their time. So how can we use, and why I'm talking long about it, I'm going to show you here. So I use this both email address or both user ID in the different variable, and I'm going to check it here. And suppose suppose this is the database column, database registered email address here. Okay, rem database data or database email. And suppose you have registered your email as a okay, wait, email equals to uh, at gmail.com. You register your account using the all the small letter. And okay, sorry, the needs string sign here. And also what, okay, this also need double quotation mark here. And I'm going to quote here. Now you can see the small letter I'm using here. And also let um, user email string equals to, here, suppose you are trying to log in your user account from the login form or login input form, where the system has given you to enter the email address jessica@gmail.com. Now we can understand that this jessica at gmail.com and this jessica at gmail.com are same, and that is only the difference is capital letter or small letter, but that is exactly the correct. But the computer doesn't understand, and how it is not how computer does not understand that is not the same, or that is not look like a same. Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to check them just in a simple way. If your database or your username is checking in the database while you are logging here there, and if email string equals to just only one equals, User email. Then just I'm going to do what is here, then print what is here. Okay, I'm using different types of programming concept here. Need any kinds of bracket. Email equals to email, user email, then print email, then else print not valid email, not valid email. So what is happening here is email. What is unexpected character in the, okay, also this is in the different programming concept. Here I need to use it, use here. Now I'm going to check it here, and if you're suppose you are going to log in, and the database is validating, sorry, backend or programming is validating the database email and your current entered email address. Now that this logic is here, and I'm going to close the program too. And I think I didn't use CLS here. I need to use also that CLS. Okay, and I'm just going to check the email and user email here, and I'm going to print, but our expectation is this is valid email. But what will happen now? I'm going to show you. Okay. Now you can see here this is not a valid email. It is giving us not a valid email, and this condition is not matched. But we know that the first email and second email is similar and exactly same. And nowadays is this is valid email, but it is giving us not a valid email address. So I'm going to do something different. Here I can use either LKC string or a UCASE string. I'm going to use first LKC string, LKS string. Just I'm going to store all the data inside LKS string, and similarly I'm going to change it in also into the LKS string. Then what will happen? I'm going to show you. This is also in the small letter. All the character are converted or changed into the small letter, and also it is also the user email is also changed into the lowercase or LKC string. It means both of them are converted or changed into the small letter. Now I'm going to show you what is happen. What will happen now? The our output will be like this here, valid email. Now it is this condition is matching here, and condition is going to working here, and then our validating is working here, so valid email. Now the problem is just using the uh, LKC string, sorry, not using the LKC string or UKC string is our data may be same, but some different small form which is not just different or just not uh, highly recommended that kinds of data structure we have given, but that is not working, then that time we can use it like this. So now also I'm going to use here UK string, and you can see here also this will check or it will give us valid email address. Yes, now you can see here uh, these are changing both of them into the capital letter, and then it is giving us a valid output. So in this way we can use UKC string or LKC string in the programming. And why we use this programming concept or logic of the UKS or LKS string in the programming, you can find the answer, and I think you have got the answer relating to this. Now other function are also have some logic and some programming concept. Why they are not look like hard, or that kind of that also not useful for the programming statement, but what is the exact value or why we need that, there is different kinds of logic, and you can find out, and you can use them in the proper method. After that, you can use the any kinds of Qbasic function or Qbasic programming statement properly in the programming. Thank you so much for watching my video and follow my videos. I'm going to upload another videos recent videos soon, and I hope you can understand this programming concept. And video is a little more long, but I think it is working properly, and now you can you are able to understand why the programming QBasic programming using UCASE and LCASE string. Thank you so much.